Good morning. Yes, light off பண்ணியாச்சு. Okay. I'll take you to the different world now. Okay. Yeah. Very good morning, respected senior members, the optometrist. Today I'll be discussing about blue light. Where the blue light, how it is going to affect your eyes, whether it is good or bad. Okay. How many of you think blue light is bad to your eyes? Please raise your hand. Blue light is good or bad? Bad, please raise your hand. Like this. Yeah. So as KK sir mentioned, we all are younger population. Age is just a number. Yes? Bad, please raise your hand. Okay. Good, please raise your hand. Okay. I will fall in the category of good. Okay. Probably you can decide at the end of my talk whether it's good or bad. Okay. Yeah. Now, before I begin my presentation, I would like to thank Science and Engineering Board of Central Government of India. They support majority of my studies and my lab. And also I would like to thank Optometry Association Tamil Nanbargal for the wonderful opportunity. And also Vadivel edella solnana எனக்கு இந்த பிரசன்டேஷனுக்கு சம்பந்தம் இல்லை. Whatever the result which I am going to show here, these all are published evidence by the well-reputed institute and journals. It is not my personal opinion, right? It's all the scientific evidence which has been published. Okay, I have no known competing interest which is going to be displayed in this study, right? Yeah. What is this light? This is the blue light is new. Do you think it's new? No, right? Probably, it has got bloomed because of SLR, right? Yeah. In 1960s, there is a person called Ham and Muller, right? In the 1960s to 70s, they were ruling the entire posterior part of retina. Okay, you might have heard about Muller cells and Ham effect, right? They studied in and out about blue light effect in 1960s. Okay, whatever we are doing now, it's just we are adding evidence to it, right? Then beautifully, there is a Nobel laureate. They got an award for the designing LED light. SLR is nicely captured. Okay, retrograde. They went back. Okay, yes, definitely it's going to cause damage. Okay, why don't we give benefit to the society? Okay, I am not going to talk about marketing here. Okay, neither I have interest towards any of the manufacturing industry. No, because that's clearly okay. None of our studies are sponsored by any of the industries. Okay, yeah. Then this light, right? Everywhere blue light. Without blue, now a majority of you, the formal color is blue shirt, right? If the blue color is not there, you will not see them as a blue. Somehow, the moment morning you get up, you are going to get maximum exposed to the blue light, right? And beautifully, all our world, the digital world is surrounded by blue light, right? The modern shift being a digital mobile phone or LED light, anything which is flooded with blue light. And what this blue light does, a small amount of blue light, which is going to cause high penetration, right? It's almost like a laser light, okay? So that might cause damage, okay? I'm not saying it will cause damage, that might cause damage. The damage, what happens, it primes to health implication, right? It could damage the retina, it could damage your circadian rhythm, okay? Circadian rhythm, majority of the eye care practitioners, when they talk about circadian rhythm, they will talk only about sleep. That's not the fact. Circadian rhythm That is the master clock which will drive you 24/7. Okay, you might be traveled whole night and reached Madurai. You must be feeling drowsy today. That's because of circadian rhythm, right? And the moment you go to bed, you feel like to sleep early. Your mom or dad, your brothers might switch on the light. You will feel irritated because the melatonin has to get secreted. The moment you switch on the light, you are suppressing the secretion, where your sleep will be disturbed. When the sleep disturbed, your BP raises, your blood glucose level increases, right? That's what it shows here. Circadian rhythm is all about 24/7. Okay? What happened? Night 9 o'clock, your melatonin starts secretes. The moment you start using your mobile phone, what happens? Naturally, you are suppressing. The moment you suppress, what happens? There will be uncontrolled behavior. It starts from you, right? You might have seen your kids. Okay, majority of you will be having kids. The moment you try to snatch mobile from them, their hand will be very tight. They don't want to leave the mobile phone. Okay? These are all the behavior changes which we noticed in the brain when we give them mobile phone, right? Yes. Let's move on to the topic now. The blue light is a blessing or a curse? Blessing, majority of you said it's curse. I would say it's a blessing, right? Blue light is good. Okay, it's almost like when we go for a Tide and aerial advertisement, right? Karan alladhu. Karan alladhu, right? That guy will take 10 rupees, he will run away and he will fall into the garbage and he will come. I have 10 rupees, I'll clean my clothes, right? Like that. The blue light is good as long you are using it effectively with caution. Okay? When you are crossing the limit, when you are abusing the blue light, it's going to cause major damage to your system. Okay? Not only to your eyes. Whatever the damage it is causing to your eyes, it's very minimal. To your general system, it's causing majority of the damage, right? So what this blue light, especially between the 400 to 495 nanometer, it causes, it coordinates your physiological rhythm. And there is something called photo entertainment pathway, which is in 2010, they discovered a new photoreceptor, IPRGC, okay? Intrinsic photo sensitive retinal ganglion cell. That photoretinal ganglion cell, which directly connected to your midbrain, that will trigger your majority of the physiological rhythm. Okay, mood, behavior, and sleep. Okay, and your hunger, thirst, everything. Right? Once you have started disrupting everything, it's going to be revamped. Right? Then what happens? This is also causes activation in the prefrontal cortex. How this causes activation in the prefrontal cortex? What did you have as a breakfast today? Majority of you remember what did you have? Idli, right? Last month on 27th, what did you have? Same idli? That's curse. Your wife must be giving you the same food, okay? Yeah, that's not the problem of us who eats outside, right? So we might not remember, but we might be remembering where we went for our birthday party. Okay, there is something called short-term memory and long-term memory. Memory re-storage that will be majorly collapsed by your blue light when you are abusing it, right? Yeah. What this blue light causes? Wherever you go, okay, now almost 30% of you are using mobile phone. Though I am giving talk, right? Majority of you are looking at the mobile phone, right? Because without digital world, we cannot survive being a diagnostic, okay, being a workplace, okay. The moment you go anywhere, they will ask you first thing, do you have good mobile phone and good laptop, right? Without digital era, we cannot survive in the new world now, right? If you go to bedroom, okay, it's all flooded with LEDs. I'm not talking about blue LED, it's all flooded with LED, right? The moment you look into the white LED also, that causes maximum amount of blue penetration compared to the white LEDs, right? Then 33% of the population was above 60, they use digital devices. And 28% of the school-going children, they spend almost more than 10 hours in front of digital devices for the smart classrooms and other things. And 32% of the population who's working population, they spend almost 6 to 9 hours per day in the digital, in front of digital devices, right? So the range of, the emission of blue light, all these digital devices, when you look into this, desktop, laptop, tablets, smartphone, they all emit very minimal blue light, which is not even going to cause damage to your eyes. Okay, the moment you are sitting under the white LED, that's going to cause huge damage, which means it's almost 70 to 80% of more blue light it is going to cause compared to the normal smartphone. But still we are dispensing blue blocking lenses to the people who use digital devices. You might be wondering, why do we have to dispense? Short-term usage of digital devices, that's not going to cause any damage. The constant and cumulative effect, it's going to cause damage to your visual system and non-visual system, right? When you look into the blue light, it causes damage to your visual system, especially to the blue violet. Blue turquoise is very essential to maintain your physiology, right? So we are exposing in the form of sun, in the form of any digital devices and LED and LED monitor. What it does, constant exposure, it causes photothermal and photochemical damage. That photothermal and photochemical damage, sometimes it could lead to irreversible damage to your retina, right? What it does to the non-visual senses? To the non-visual senses, as I mentioned here,